Yo,
Johnny.
What's good, guys?
what's
What's
up?
going on?
Rushing to do this show. I forgot to put my shirt on. Give me a second.
Oh man, we're getting
Sorry,
a little view over there.
Sorry, that's more than anybody paid to fucking see. Sorry.
Oh, good shit, Bronx Johnny, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. You know, just keep on keeping on. How you gents doing?
Yeah, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. We're having a fucking good show tonight. How have you been, man? How's the Bronx? How's the boogie down Bronx?
It ain't burning just yet, but it's on its way. It's crazy, man. We got a shit mayor.
Oh, is that what it is up there at the moment?
Yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good, but you know. We got the kid, we got the baby now, so it's a little crazy, it's wacky and stuff, you know.
I saw. Is he your first son, or do you have other kids?
I have I have my stepson with my wife, and then he's our first. My firstborn is a little guy. That's Mike.
Mike,
he's the baby.
He's a badass, bro. I seen him. He looks like he's gonna be a bruiser, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
No problem, man. How has being a dad changed you? If it has.
Oh man. Oh no, it changes you. Like you more. So I'm a dean at a high school, so I'm more receptive to the kids and stuff.
Okay.
And, yeah. So like this little guy right here. He's a heavy bunch right there.
Yo, dude.
Say hey. Say hey. Yes, but like they make you nicer, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more tolerant and shit.
They do.
Sorry, son.
They do. I got 3 sons. They really do. Changes your mindset too, of something,
man.
something more than just what you were.
Dude, it's awesome and it's weird at the same time. It sounds stupid to say it, but it's something so cool knowing that when you leave work, as shit of a day as it might have been, you got something awesome at home and no stress.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck it. You know what? I'm happy.
Yeah. I also told my buddy years ago, I remember we had my buddy years ago on an interview, and I just said, we're training our replacements. And he said that was kind of like morbid sounding, but I kind of feel like that's it. It's one thing we're leaving on the world, bro. We're leaving, somebody, to carry on or whatever.
You know, that's our legacy. I never really looked at it like that. That is pretty morbid, but you're right.
Yo, but dude, Johnny, just from oh my god, I used to love you on the Ron and Fez Show, and that's where I first heard of you. And I know it's been like 3 weeks now. Fez Watley passed. How did you take that?
Oh man, honestly, it's still hard. I feel like maybe this is a bit, but it ain't a bit, and it sucks, but. It's a gift in its own right, because if you meet somebody personally, they leave you that gift. Like, you have memories with them, and he's just an awesome dude. I can't say enough how awesome. Like, I have a podcast now going on, 17 years, and if it wasn't for him and Ron helping out with that, I wouldn't have jack shit.
I didn't know you had it that long, dude. Yeah,
years.
Your show, High Society Radio Show, I love it. Yeah, I love you guys' banter and all. And I loved you back then, man, just on the Ron and Fez Show. You were one of the coolest cats on it. You and Eastside Dave. Just always great. But
That's great.
There was something about you, though. I don't know. It was just some of the quick one-liners you had or some stuff like that. Like, it's just like you would nail it. And man. Like, I still remember some shit. Like, a couple things. I think it was some of the power hours and stuff like that. It's just something that always stuck with me from back then. And I was going to ask you, like, if being on air with them was different than being off air, or were they just as cool as they seemed to be?
They're just cool. There's no way to say how. Like, if you cool, you cool. Whether mic's on, mic's off, you are who you are. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like, those guys can just they hold court wherever they go.
Dude, Ronnie, just one of the funniest, fucking smartest comedians I've ever come across, man. Like, his mind, just right on. And I didn't know too. Do you ever have contact with him since you've been on the show?
I've more so since Fez's passed. He did our show last year when I announced. The day I announced we were gonna have a baby, we actually had him on an episode of High Society Radio.
Wow, that's cool.
That was awesome. I'm like, you know what? And I saved that. Like, we had Ron on fine, and he didn't have to do that, and he did it, and Him and Fez are just like, and it's crazy to say it, but it's true. He's like, they're like radio dads and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, yo. Like, I remember back in the day, Patrice O'Neal went on, he was on Opie and Anthony. He was like, we're all dads. There's always guys that, like, do a show, like, based off of your show. And, like, so, yeah. That is so true. Like, Opie and Anthony, Ron and Fez really influenced the show that we do in certain ways. Like, yeah, no, it's just the way it goes.
How long do you guys have doing the show?
This is our 8th season, Johnny, and we just announced a few weeks ago it's our last. It's exhausting, bro. We do we do it live. We do it like 4.5 hours, and it's become so much. Slim is in his day job. He's moving up, so it's gonna get hard for him to get set days off. So. And I'm also beat, bro. It's a lot, like I'm sure, with your regular job, and then with this, and I love the creativeness of it all, but it's also like it wears on you. So we are definitely going till about June, and then
dang. So I'm on the Titanic. You guys got me a ticket to the Titanic.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're going down with us, Johnny. But I can't.
I'm with it.
What'd you say? How long for you guys? 15, 16 years on your show?
About a little bit over 17 years.
That's crazy,
bro. I thought we were doing all right, almost in a decade. You're almost 20. You're almost you almost got you're almost able to drink and shit on your show.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
So what are you guys gonna do once? Are you guys gonna still pursue projects? Like how are you guys gonna do it?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking to our last guest about. Like we always said, we're still gonna do like a pop-up show here and there, like a pop-up show. Like sometimes we do a bonus show, which is like we'll watch a movie and make a drinking game. So we'll probably do those. And I'm looking forward to a break, but like we do other things. We have like a dark humor skit we do, so we might do something with that, and just we'll do something on some aspect, but not as big as this.
All right, 8 seasons is a hell of a run, though, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys do interviews?
We've had guys on. Like I said before, we've had Ron, we've had Vernon Supreme. He was a dude that
we had him.
We had him. A few years ago. He was a lot of fun. That's cool.
Dude, he's a wizard, man. How do you beat a wizard?
You can't, bro. Free horses. The
thing is, too, with our show is that I think we were very ambitious. And still are very ambitious, but like what we did is just so big. It's like a 5-hour show. We do an hour and a half of us just doing our skits and bullshit, and then like 4 interviews a show, and it's a lot. And I think that's like where our burnout is. We're moving forward. Like if we do come back, it's going to be something at a smaller level.
Yeah.
How many shows a week did you guys do? Was it the 1 4-hour? Or?
Yeah, it's a 1 4-hour.
One a week, and right now, and the last season we've been doing 2 a month. So it's 2 a month right now. So,
all right.
Yeah, we've been on the decline, but
no. But I'm saying, like, could you guys find a time, maybe do 2 shows of the week at an hour clip?
That was one of the ideas we were kicking around. Like, just like an hour.
Yeah.
An hour here and there. Yeah, so
it's like a cool time. Like, where are you guys located at right now?
South Jersey.
South Jersey, yep.
South Jersey. So, all right, you have pregame time. Like, no matter how old you are, pregame's always, 7 p.m.? You guys can do a pregame for the weekend show.
Yeah.
That's true.
That sounds good, yeah.
You guys do 7 to 8. You can have on, like, I don't know if you guys ever interviewed strippers or, escorts or whatever. That's always a good time.
Yeah.
Porn stars. We've done a lot of porn stars.
Phone sex girls.
Porn stars, who'd you guys interview?
Who do we just have? Viviana.
What was her? De Silva?
De Silva. We had transgendered star a few weeks ago.
Veronica Winter.
Yeah.
We've talked to a guy, Max Hardcore, who was amazing.
He's like old school.
Pervy the Clown.
Pervy the Clown is another one we've had. But yeah, we get out there. We do actors, we do comedians, adult film stars. We do anybody. We do anybody that we could talk to.
I hear you. But yeah, man, you guys can still do it. You do 1 or 2 shows a week. You cut it down to like an hour a show. I think you guys keep, depending, schedules and everything, of course.
Yeah. But that's totally something we have kicked around and we would do. I got a big question for you, Johnny. Would you ever live anywhere besides the Bronx?
Oh hell yeah, man! I'm trying to get out of here now. Actually, it's funny you say that.
Oh, okay, no, I didn't know if it was just like the lifestyle. Like I didn't know if you were like.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Once you have kids, right? So living in the Bronx is nice. When when you growing up and shit, you have the same crackheads that and drunks. It's a neighborhood thing. Anywhere in the world, you have your regular drunks. You have your regular people.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, the regular drug addicts, they die out, but then you see new ones you don't know, and they seem more aggressive, and it's not like Sesame Street anymore.
Yeah.
Like Sesame Street after dark.
Yeah.
It gets scary. Like,
yeah.
That character doesn't look friendly at all.
Yes. No, he's not like the old Grouch. He's like the Grouch on steroids. I got the same thing. I just on my stupid block down here, man. I get it. I get that. Yeah. Oh.
Like Chicago, I've been to Chicago. I went to Chicago once. I'm a Bears fan. I love the Bears, and I was like, yeah, it'd be nice. And then my wife was like, oh, hold on, what's it looking like? Like, oh yeah, Sky High Murders. You know what? Might have to change where we want to go.
Yeah, they're one of the worst, man. I don't know how they deal out there.
Yeah, Jersey's nice too. We were looking at places in Jersey, but it's just like having an income in one state is a killer.
I feel like this is the only state like that where if you work in New York, you get double taxed. Because when I lived in West Virginia, for a few years when I was married, I worked in Virginia, and I asked them. That was the first question I asked them. Like, are double taxes coming out? And they like laughed at me. They're like, where does that happen? And I'm like, it happens in Jersey and New York. Like,
hey, you might have been Al Capone not paying taxes. Don't say that too loud.
Right? They might be after me. Oh shit. How often do you guys record though, Johnny?
We do once a week, and then every once in a while, like BK Chris, one of the co-hosts, he did Legion of Skanks last Friday. He was on there.
Cool.
So, we're over that gas. So it's just a murderer's row over there. So like sometimes you'll see me on Zach Amico's Spook Show, which is fun to watch horror movies on there, whatever he wants. Cool. It's always dope. Cool. Skanks always. Just killer lineups over there. Part of the Problem with Dave Smith, just good stuff.
Nice. And how did you meet your co-hosts?
Well, I was still interning with Pepper Hicks. Started interning. I think I had a year on him in there.
Yeah.
And then one day we were just chilling in the back. I used to do the phone screening for the Saturday night shows.
Okay.
So then when I think we linked up that following Monday, so I'm like, yo, why don't we do a show? Everybody else is doing the show. Don't look too hard. Like an idiot. I'm like, yeah, hey, we'll just tell dirty jokes. Who else does that?
It can't be hard. Yeah, we'll just do it.
Hard. And then, he brought along BK Chris, and we all linked up. And, like I said, we've been doing this for 17 years. Nice. It sounds like a prison sentence now when I say it.
True.
17 years.
And do you have a big ass card? I brought it in a few weeks ago.
Oh, dude. Yo, and I used to listen to them back then. Never got it.
Oh.
They were real late to get stuff back. I'm like, I'm never going to get one.
Dude, I got 205. I brought it in a few weeks ago to show Slim. Like, it was, and we're talking about it. Yeah, I had the big ass card 205, and like everyone else was in like the thousands. I don't know how I got such an early card. Dude, they were the best, though. Fuck. Comedy Pyramid, like everything. They were so good. I feel too like I don't know. Did you just when you went as an intern? Did you just did you interview for Ron and Fez, or did you go for like Opie and Anthony?
Well, I went for Opie and Anthony. I had a college friend of mine that was interning for them, and then he was going through some medical stuff, so he had to leave the internship a little early. Okay. But they knew him. They was like, "Oh, your boy's a good dude." So then he dropped my name in, and sometimes I suffer from nerves. Like before I got on here with you guys, I had to throw. I was a little nervous. I get nervous sometimes before I do stuff. So I went to go throw it real quick. Back then, I was in college, so I didn't know what that was. So I just smoked a joint. Now, the thing with smoking joints is sometimes if you get it from people you don't know how potent the stuff is. It's like, oh man, I was wrecked. And I got Steve C and Ben Sparks. They interviewed me. And I listened to O&A. I know these guys. I was like, whoa, man, this is crazy. And then Steve is looking at him like, this kid looks fucked up. Ben is like, yo, this guy is great. like we're stocked up on O&A, but he want to do Ron and Fez. I was like, hell yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like doing big ass card and like, who are they? I was like, oh yeah, you listen to the show. That's great. And I was like, oh, I made an ass of myself. I was just a fucking fanboyed out in my interview. I'm like, what an idiot.
You got it though. You got it though. But I loved O&A and Ron and Fez back in the day, but I feel like you lucked out. I feel like Ron and Fez were cooler to their interns and also their guests. Like, I just feel like they were just as funny, just as smart, but they like O&A could be really rough on interns.
Ruthless. But they, those dudes were always good to everybody over there. Was always good to me. I got no complaints about anybody over there.
That's cool.
Always good.
I remember too. I interviewed like you said with Steve C. I interviewed with Steve C. And I forget who else. And they offered me the internship. I lived in South Jersey at the time. Yeah. And I couldn't afford a commute, and I couldn't find any of my buddies up there to stay with, so I didn't take it. But yeah,
no, dude, we had I don't know if it was Nosferatu. They had a guy, and I think he was coming from like PA.
Yes, yeah.
And I was like, dude, you coming from PA for the internship? So the kid would be in the city by like 4:35. Yeah. And then he'd leave and wouldn't get home till like 8 p.m. I'm like, dude.
I remember he worked at like a grocery store too. He didn't even have like a major income. Yeah. I remember he was there when I did my interview, Nosferatu, because I just remembered his awful pants.
Awful pants. Nah, he's a good dude though, man. He was always chill. It's just, hey, you get a shot at your dream, go for it. Just chase it and see how it goes. Right?
Yeah. No, like I really wanted to make it work, but it just like driving, the gas, the tolls. I don't think I could have back then. So
yeah.
But I don't know. Like I worked for a station down here. I worked for the Rat in Belmar. It was a rock station, and I had my own shift for a while.
I think Dave's down there.
Yes, he was, and he was at the Rat. He did the morning show with Carl, and I did that show for a while too when I was there.
Nice, bro.
So yeah, and then so I got fired from there, whatever. And then for years, I had the itch. You get in there, you always have that itch. And years later, I always wanted to do a podcast, and people would always say they were going to do it with me, but nobody came through. And then one day, Slim, this dude right here at work, he was like, I want to do one, or he was doing one with his cousin. He's like, you want to sit in with us? And I was like, yeah. So it's been ever since, man.
Yeah, and then eventually I kicked my cousin who I started the show with, and it's just me and Rob.
He fired his cousin.
That's ruthless. I respect.
That's ride or die, bro.
I sent them a text message, bro. I was like, we can't have you anymore.
Dude.
You're no good.
That's crazy, man. Like, Thanksgiving's got to be awkward for you, right?
I don't know. Him and I are still close. We have I think we didn't talk to each other for at least like a year after I did that, and then now we're close
I just always
again,
figured your cousin's like kind of dumb, so he was just always kind of fine with everything.
Like, he was 19 at the time, and I was in my late 20s. Rob's an old man.
Yeah, so, I was like 50 at the time.
Rob was like 50, 60. I don't know.
Oh man, no. The funny thing too is like, does he ever do like good jokes? And you're like, yo, do you mind if I use that? You're not gonna use it. You're not podcasting anymore. Can I get that?
No, he doesn't. No, I think that was one of Rob's problems with him was that he had this crutch of just using the N-word a lot.
He did that, but he also, Johnny, that and like while we were doing this, he'd be on his phone. Not even paying attention. Yep. He'd be just scrolling through his phone. And I'm like,
yeah, he's a young guy, though. That's what young kids do.
Yeah. But yeah, then like Slim said that thing. And I was like, yeah. And a couple times I wanted him to do a bit or two. And he didn't come through. So
look at Rob. You're a home record, dude.
Yes! Home record.
Wow. You made it last eight seasons. That's pretty good, man.
We lasted, but I destroyed his family, bro.
Yeah. And his major goal is to tase me at the end of this season.
Yeah, so. Johnny, I said we got to go out. We got to go out big.
Yeah, and, so I might just be dead after the show.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like I got it right here, man. I got it right in my pocket.
I don't want to be tased, Johnny. I don't feel like
no, I can't blame you on that.
That fucking thing is scary, right? Even Johnny backed up. All right.
Yo, that's something you like kung fu punch a bear with that shit. Yeah. That's an animal killer. That's to stop animals, dude. Look how slim is.
He is a little guy. He's adorable. He's adorable, but he might have to take a stunt or two. You know,
have you guys done a live show yet?
we're
This is
live. Right
live.
now,
We've been
Johnny.
doing live for 8 years,
like
Johnny.
a live event show.
Oh, like live.
Oh.
Sort of.
Yeah, we did like a live. We did a couple of our friends who are actors. They had their movie come out in Philly a few years ago. We did that live,
Nice.
an interview type of thing. But yeah,
But
not
never
much.
a
Not
live
like, a
like
bar
audience or anything.
or
no.
anything like that.
Like with energy, I could see you doing like a bar night show. That would be awesome.
That would be cool. We thought about it years ago, but it's like I don't know. It's like we already do this. It's a lot of planning, and with our full-time jobs. But yeah, no, that would be cool. That would be cool as hell, man.
Yeah, man.
How do you even
chase them
do
at
that?
a bar? That'd be awesome.
How do you do that, Johnny? How do
Just
you go
reach
about
out
that?
to bars or.
The times we've done one pizza night. We did $1 pizza night party, and then Chris handled that. We saved up our money. We paid the venue, and then you're not making any money off of it, but you're hooking up the fans for being loyal.
That and also
a good
just getting
time.
your name out there. Yeah, I would definitely be down for that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you get free drugs at those parties. Not that I condone that anymore. I'm a married guy with
Right.
kids, dean
But-
out of high school, but hey, free drugs.
Johnny, we got to wrap it up, dude. It went fast. It's been a blast talking to you, dude.
Love you guys, man. Sorry I'm on here
too,
when
man.
you guys are ending. It's really weird. I feel like I'm on a planet that's gonna die, and I like, this is pretty cool.
Well, so Johnny, have you ever heard of us before, or not until Rob had reached out to you?
Till Rob reached out, I can't lie. Because
All right.
I always feel that's awkward.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like,
but
oh,
we.
no, yeah, I listen to you guys all the time. Like, what's your favorite bit? Like, fuck.
Yeah, no, but we've been friends, Johnny. Me and you
Yeah.
have been friends on
Hell
Facebook for a
yeah.
while, so I know we have talked here and there about stuff. So yeah, no, like that's why I was like, yeah. You also went on one of our buddies' shows, Sam Namo from Reckless Airwaves. So he had just had you on, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to have Johnny on. So I saw that
but
you were
when
on
you
there.
hit me up, I was like, wait a minute, am I doing the same show again? Like, did I do good?
I do good.
Return guys. Did I do good?
But no, Sam's a good buddy of ours, and I saw he had,
good dude, man.
he
He's
had
great at
you
the
on.
interview.
So yeah, so I was like, yeah, I'd love to have Johnny on. So
And I'm glad you cleared that up because I did the interview with him over the phone, and I had to go hide in the bathroom because when you got a newborn, they make a hell of a lot of noise.
they do.
So I'm in there with him. I'm like, man, this is uncomfortable. Like, I'm trying not to cry because Fez had just died. I'm like, this is just weird.
Yeah, and that's why, like, I would have liked, have you on, like, closer to that, but yeah, I understood that, was still fresh, and I was
Yeah.
also booked up. Like, we get a lot. I'm kind of booked through, like, November right now, so it's a business, my friend. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on, man. It's been great.
Gents, a pleasure.
Fuck yeah. Where can everybody find you?
I'm on Facebook, Bronx Johnny, and then on Twitter, I think I'm Bronx Johnny 1 on there. I don't go on there enough.
Okay.
Start doing it.
But
And then
also,
you can hear the podcast, High Society Radio, on Gas Digital Network,
yeah.
live 8 p.m. Thursdays.
Cool, man. Cool. Take care, Johnny. When this all goes up, I'll send you all the links.
All right, brother. Thank you, guys.
You
Have a
too,
good
man.
one.
Thanks, man. See ya.